Okay. Okay. I believe.
My fate is mine. Again.
Hello. I'm not caught up yet, but I did listen to more Camp here and there over the weekend. I think now I'm on episode like 29 of season 1.
Happy again. At peace. This is the Titan's
Collaborative Saja Boy redesign. Are you like splitting it, or is it just the two of you are working together on the designs?
Sure, why not?
Fine. I liked the episode about the meantime clock, the first one, where it was like the oh god. I literally listened to it a few days ago and I'm like racking my brain trying to remember it. Not a great sign. Yeah, I guess the one where it's like Jedediah losing his mind because he doesn't understand the clock, and his dad like died or something because he couldn't use it.
I could switch boons.
It's a lot of damage. Yeah, that one. That's kind of how I do collaborative stuff, so I get that.
Why not?
This will do Hephaestus. I mean, I listened to it like 2 days ago, and
We'll have to do this.
clearly I don't remember it that well either. They doubled the damage on that?
Risk.
That's crazy.
Adequate.
Another opposite day episode.
Value.
Nice. There was another Up and Adam episode. Do the episodes come out just every Tuesday, or... I feel like I knew the answer to that, and I've forgotten since.
I slay more, I get your gold.
This is pretty good. I would have loved if I got
Then let's go.
a cast boon from Demeter, but...
How fortunate for you.
Don't act so surprised.
Okay.
Made me look like a fool.
Hephaestus. Yeah, we'll take Hephaestus.
In the name of Hades. Sure, why not?
This is a lot of damage. We don't have origination, though,
Welcome.
which is a bummer.
Let us.
I so dodged that.
My fate is mine.
I'm happy for the two of you on this agreement. I chuckled because at first I read Abby as Abba, and then I read it as Baby, and then I finally read it correctly as Abby. This might be the dementia stream. Yeah. We might not stream again. I might have to go into a home.
This is the Titan's fault. Death to Kronos.
Ooh.
So good running into you again, sweetness.
The bone marrow guy. Listen, if I could have spared bone marrow guy, I would have. It's just, unfortunately, he attacked me. And he attacked the children. And, like, you can't attack the children, you know? Chat, ban these.
In the name of Hades. Sure, why not?
Ooh, I guess actually I should have taken the cast, huh? And then rolled for Hera here. Okay.
Farewell, Lord Charon. Remember that. Greater strength.
Ban these clowns. Really, that's like such a beautiful insight into the writer's mind, because like chat cannot ban the people, but the mods can. But they were so overcome with a desire to put Dan in the fanfiction that they didn't care, that they didn't understand what streaming is. And I love that for them. Maybe we'll get Artemis. Okay.
You spilled some blood getting.
This is also a pretty good run so far.
I'll take it.
Yeah, and that's awesome. I love
In
that.
the name of Hades.
Would I do that if I was in the apocalypse? No. Maybe. Really, it's really dependent on how my life is going in said apocalypse. And if Cristiano is still around. Because, like, if I get a bunch of bots trying to sell me viewers in the apocalypse, and I don't have Cristiano around to ban them, what's the point? People make him autistic, so I love him. Or so autistic, I love him. Makes sense.
All right.
I don't need to sell. Not really.
Down I go.
Messages from my family.
At least my feet are clean.
My sister was offering up random pint glasses for some reason. Not sure why. But before I had a chance to say yes or no, she said never mind, so I'll never understand what that was about. That's a lot like, I don't know if this made it to Pinterest from Tumblr, but,
Down the drain.
I don't really know what caused its origination, but this post, I can't remember the original post that started it all. But the follow-up post was, wait, boob staring is an ADHD thing? I didn't know that. Which is very funny.
Stay where you
And that's what I think of when people are like, I don't know what to do about eye contact. I just stare at people's chests. It's like, there's nothing wrong with that inherently. However,
Fountain chamber.
wait. I say it twice in one day, I'll die. All these fucking crabs. Okay.
Quiet.
No, we lost too much time.
My fate is mine. Farewell, everyone.
Okay, Chaos Gate.
Sure, why not? A little pain is all. Quiet.
Certainly take a hammer. Okay.
The skull gleams anew. You won't stop me.
And then you get to come here and teach me about them.
Remember that.
The circle of look outside characters is beautiful. The apparent sentient vending machine.
So
Now, is that really a character in the game? Because that's a character, like, in Cyberpunk, yes? Okay, I'm guessing you did the research, because now I'm like, but where is this character? Because
How about
in famous trainwreck Cyberpunk, there is a similarly sentient vending machine character. And so I'm like, did somebody just see that and go, but what if there was one in this better game? Audrey. Love that for Audrey.
welcome back. Thank you for Thanks, Arachne.
What if instead just got hair? Honestly, maybe I should have taken the trial. Oh, I like that a lot.
Great in mind.
Hands with me. You like instantly won me over for this character. Now I have to find them. Ah,
Name of Hades.
life is unfair.
The scent of
I knew it too. I knew the second I bought that it would be hair afterwards. We almost had it all. Although 105 is pretty good. So we can tank the no rousing, I think, pretty well. Maybe not, this is so slow. One, two, three, 4, 6. Really good. 29 seconds, but
outlasted her.
yeah, what the fuck? Papa Neo.
Time for another
You know, he's not the stepdad, he's the dad who stuffed up. He comes into your home, he helps take care of the children. He's only a little judgmental of my strange rat baby.
enough. Heading in.
Lots of Helen. Oh, that's good. Helen is kind of the best.
I'm ready. You called?
Yeah, we'll just do this. We'll just tank it. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. Why would I want to dig there? $153. That feels like a natural, like, pick to have to me, like. As far as a what if blank happened pick, that's like a perfect canon divergent one of what if Sam did look outside.
Perhaps you should return some
I miss the
other
Masked
time.
Shadow. I want them to come. I literally was thinking about that earlier today, where I was like, how do I get them to show up again without Googling it?
You can't contain me here.
So what if you withstood all that?
Friendly.
Is there textual evidence? Probably, honestly. Why not? Trans Sam, it's canon. And is there evidence to back it up? Yes. Do I have it? That's not important.
All right.
217 is a little slow, but we might be able to get a quick enough kill that it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, perfect. Exactly.
I hate her. The pearl. Which keepsake now?
That would have been pretty tilting.
Closer now.
I just like scratch my glasses. Okay, I didn't. That's good. I really love having the hanging microphone so that it's like actually by my face. But it literally like it fades from my vision. I'm like a fucking bird that doesn't notice panes of glass. Yeah.
Flourish. Right now.
Okay, I would have liked if this had gone a little faster, but
All those who die.
something about beggars and choosing or whatever.
I can get out now.
Honestly.
Now farewell.
That would have been faster if I hadn't hit the smoke cloud, but it was still pretty fast.
For the battle to come.
Okay, 3 or 2. One more chamber. Yeah.
Such a power.
It's a good game, like, straight up. I've played some bad games, and I've played some good games, and Look Outside is definitely well in the this is a good game category.
Olympus, accept this message. Our bond renewed.
This chamber is making me reevaluate where Hades falls in the categories, but
Illuminate my path.
oh my god. Literally a whole minute? That's so fucking bad. Ugh. Like, we were easily on PB pace there, I think, before that chamber happened. Whatever.
Be safe, Lord Charon. I'm not afraid of you.
Well, I'm glad the run died before I got these ads, because I would be so mad otherwise.
You shades, leave him alone.
4:17. A minute and 7 seconds to beat the game.
Some tears. Now then.
I think we might do... I might also stream Thursday this week. We'll see. Just some bonus Look Outside streams.
I have the
Truly and honestly. I would love
unseen.
a sentient collection of roaches. Sorry, I'm not getting that party member. Sorry, that one's not allowed in the house.
Four chambers to go.
Unless they're really nice when I find them, if I find them. That was a decent chamber. The vending machine can become a party member?
Chip away, Rocky.
Ow! Do you bring her home? How does that work?
Hades.
I love that, but I'm so confused. Okay, we can still get a pretty solid sub 6.
A visitor at this hour? To think
And if we close our eyes and pretend that the morning fields, that the second chamber there after Echo wasn't a minute long, we could even pretend that this will be a PG.
oh, how fierce.
I didn't die to the stupid orbs. That's a W for me.
3.
So if we minus 30 seconds, that's what it would have been like if the morning fields had been good. I either dodged it or I just like actually had enough damage. Okay. In theory, this could have been a 518.
Time cannot be stopped.
If we're playing around with theoreticals like that.
For Cerberus.
I think getting Poseidon cast is like actually really good. Like,
So much for the ravages of time.
The subsequent events were fraught with ambiguity. The tale's theme as obscure as its setting. Whether the princess truly found that which she sought remains contested to this day.
yeah, well, not for long. Final update coming this year. Or not final update, but 1.0 coming this year.
What am I doing here?
What am I doing? Funniest dialogue ever? Question mark.
The will of night. My vows are made. This is fate.
I hope that little squeak I just made was picked up on the microphone.
Beginning assignment. The fates won't mind.
Fuck you, dude.
There it is.
Okay. Travel deal is just way too good to like not have.
Right.
I'll take an early attack boon. And by that I mean I guess I'll take an early cast boon. I'm not rolling that shit.
For my arcana.
This feels way too slow.
Don't open.
Yeah. Ugh. What if we just get a bunch of free chambers in a row, though? What then? I don't know.
In the name of Hades.
Well, we didn't, so... Maybe today will become a look outside stream. If the runs are bad, maybe things will be changed. Maybe things will be different if I play a different game. I say that after already having a pretty good practice run to start, but I like to complain. Okay, early Demeter's super nice. We might even be able to take this Chaos Gate.
Sigil of Frost.
Nice.
Almighty chaos.
Okay. A Zeus mini boss isn't terrible.
In the name of Hades. What say you, Homer?
That's pretty nice.
Cannot be stopped. Neither can she.
I need to really...
There it is.
I could have done that chamber like 3 seconds faster, but I was just like spamming dash instead of actually attacking them. Which is not very good. I'm assuming you mean look outside and K-pop demon hunters, but there's simply no way to know. A friend of mine texted me out of the blue. They don't really reach out to me very often. Message, I have a new hyperfixation. Nothing else. I respond, okay. Are you gonna tell me what it is? No response at all. Which I have to give it to them was pretty fucking funny.
Weave on.
I mean, clearly you need to combine K-pop demon hunters and look outside somehow. Which I think could be done, you know?
It's done.
116. If we can buy an attack boon, we cannot. Bummer.
Olympus.
We do have origination and we do have that chaos boon, so we're in a pretty good spot as far as damage.
Waiting.
Welcome.
So I think this could be a quickish kill. Oh, it was that move. Fuck. Hecate, could you not do that to me, girl? Yeah, that one is a little...
Thank you, headmistress.
like...
All quiet.
Maybe they can't be combined. Maybe Sam just goes to a K-pop concert and has a nice time after after experiencing the horrors. That's the crossover. Sam takes his 20 children to a K-pop concert.
At least my feet are clean.
I should have checked the shop for a gate. That's my bad. Where did everybody go, man? Oh my god.
Those spell once again.
You see the vision. They have an amazing time. Everybody is nice to my beautiful rat child, Sam Jr.
In the name of Hades.
I do really want to get to the end of a run for Look Outside, just because I am curious, like, what could possibly happen at the end, given
I've blood to spare.
everything that's happening in the game. These are all pretty bad, but this one's actually pretty nice. Fountain.
I love the gift.
224. Many possible things could occur. I don't like it when you say it like that. That doesn't sound like it's code for my beautiful children have a nice time at the concert. Okay, 240 is reasonable. You motherfucker. See, this is why I couldn't stream in the apocalypse, because these guys would still be around. I don't think anything bad happens to the children. That's fair. I think the worst thing that happens in this crossover is they're at the Huntress concert and Sophie, like, Sam somehow gets them backstage. And Sophie goes, I like the Saja boys more. That's my ending to this comic that's in my mind and nowhere else. I don't know why I picked Sophie. I just feel like it fits for her.
More of those shades.
No, it's actually it's the other. It's the Tooth Kid. I take it back. He's always asking to go back to his freaking house and die. He's the one who would ask to that he was the one who would say he prefers the Saja boys. It's jumped by me. Mira is the one who would attack, maybe not attack an 8-year-old child, but would fight one given the circumstances, if necessary.
Could get going now.
I'm really annoyed that I did not see that fight before I went halfway across the room. Joel is pure of heart, totally, which is why he loves soda pop.
Mindless wretch. Let me past.
Sophie is a contrarian little demon spawn. You know what? You are right about that.
Such a power.
Okay, maybe it'll be a good chamber.
Show me the
Okay. So far, this is a better chamber than what we had that other run. Oh my god. Okay, that's a good fight.
on my authority.
So true. Honestly, Joel just sings Soda Pop when he's opening the Soda Pop, and everybody goes, "How could you do that at a Huntrix concert?" And then Sophie hits them with the "I prefer the Saja Boys." Am I crazy? Oh my god, Nemesis. What an asshole. Okay, well there goes the run. Why is life so mean to me? Literally 20 seconds lost because Nemesis was there and I didn't notice. Yeah, so true. And it's bad ads again. God. What a cross. It really is a beautiful crossover. This would have been a really good run if not for all the problems right at the end.
Tears.
Life has a funny way of working like that, huh? But we finish it. We get the practice. Yeah. No.
Here goes.
I think
Almost there.
there's definitely a scene in the crossover, depending on
Be a clear path to the house.
how crazy you want to get, where there's like random demons are trying to crash the concert and Joel just guns them down with the tooth cannon. Because that's just what he just does that. He's just good like that.
Won't open.
That was so slow. Yeah, literally. Honestly, I see the vision. Sam is the chaperone for like a field trip to see the Huntrix concert. And like demons are there to try and take the children hostage. But when they get there, it's just like Joel and Sophie have killed all of the demons.
2 more chambers.
The rat baby is there. Optional. Probably not. Wrong way. Yeah, she was actively hiding because that's what she was told to do. And unlike Joel, she can't shoot teeth out of her face to do 100 damage per second.
I'm home.
The fates cannot help you now. The fates that
Sam and the manager for Huntrix weren't there because they fell in love in the background.
long to face you one-to-one. Please.
Fuck. Literally, yes. I felt so bad when I finally brought Sophie out, and I was like, hold on, she has like 5 HP, and unlike Joel, she's not a living weapon.
The might of the heavens.
Like, Ratchild also somewhat frail, but similarly, he's a living weapon. My beautiful Sam Jr. I forgive you, Celine, because this chamber was really fast.
My greatest strength is yours.
Return to dust.
What was that about Sam and Bobby? I think you heard me. It cuts to them and they're just like making out in a closet.
From her blood to spill.
This might be... This joke might be dated as hell, but... the end of... Not the crossover ship we wanted, but the one we needed exactly. At the end of it, Sam goes, a fine addition to my polycule in the General Grievous voice.
It's quiet.
That's how you know it's a good joke when it's in the General Grievous voice.
We'll have to do this
Well, this is a lot of fucking bummers, but I guess I'll do that. Am I not getting my mid shop? Actually scammed. Actually so scammed. Officially the weirdest crossover down. Okay, this run's not it. But it's funny, so I'm gonna at least go to Hecate. It's been a while since I've made any bad Photoshop memes, mostly because
Let's keep this up.
all of the time I usually do that, I've been procrastinating all the other stuff I need to do. Like, I have a lot of editing I have to do, which is a fucking problem. And I'm glad Cristiano is in here right now to tell me I'm fucked,
Mind?
because I'm kind of being a stupid idiot about it. Luckily, no one listens to the podcast that I edit, so it doesn't matter.
And bones for later use.
Nice. Okay, I like that one for clearing rooms.
Into the purse.
Should have taken money. We already got our hammer, so there's no way we're getting a possessed array.
Excellent.
Scorch was probably better here.
In the name of Hades.
I do think, you know, the reverse crossover, it doesn't work as well because it's just like, oh, okay, Huntrix in the Look Outside Apocalypse, and they just like deal with the monsters and it's fine.
They got through.
Alternatively, I don't know, everybody looks outside because they're on the tour, and it's like, ah, darn. Not as much space to work with, you know? This is, okay, this is the mid shop? Oh, this is so slow. I'm so glad I didn't say, whoa, this is pretty fast. Okay. Okay, that actually helps a lot.
Thank you for your service.
My finest, if only there was more that I could do for you, my friend.
Exactly.
Why, sure.
And after all of the horrible things the people in Look Outside have been through, that's what they deserve. Sure. Rousing reception. Pretty big, pretty huge. Oh,
In the name of
not a good attack boon if we get it.
Let's see how this goes.
Sure. Because we have heavy metal, so this is a lot of damage actually.
Well, well.
Into an Anthra cat.
Can't. To me, my sister.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. And I didn't even get all of them? There's an actual reason for why he's a cat?
For the daughters of night.
Did I miss something? Has he often talked about how he loves cats? And that he feels his persona is an anthro cat?
I accept this gift. It's done.
Oh, that's... Damn. Alright. I like that. Sorry, Aphrodite. We're investing in Possessed Array. Yeah, the game creator straight up said his persona is a cat. I mean, they're still updating the game, so maybe there will be like a ability to unlock that.
Stay where you are.
Of course, maybe not. It is just unused data, so there's no end to reasons why it could have been left in the game.
Must have been my chaos spoon just then.
See, like, the problem with that is,
Artifacts themselves.
yeah, exactly. Like, you could do that meme pretty effectively because there's so much art of Sam going to the mirror and looking at himself in the mirror on like the verge of tears from the game. But also like it's his persona, so why is he calling himself Grinch? I know why. But
In the name of Hades.
I would take a cast. Awesome. And now I want another Hera. We already got the fountain, if I remember right. So
It matches your eye.
we could still get Artemis though.
Need some gold. Realize.
This would be such a good chamber if I had Rousing Reception already, but we made it work.
Lord Charon set up shop.
Didn't even use the mirror sprites of him crying. That's crazy. That was exactly where my mind went.
This up. Death to Kronos.
What if we lived in a world where starting Stormring is good again?
Won't open.
I probably shouldn't have upgraded it, but I did. So, oops. How many chambers is that Chaos Curse for? 5? I thought it was 2.
Be gone from here.
I think we want this just because we don't have the range. We don't have damage right now, so we want the range. Okay, nice. This should help us. A cat Therian. What is a cat Therian?
Let's see how
This is like the worst god to get. Show me Hera.
Why not?
Fuck. It sort of sounds familiar, but I couldn't tell you why.
We'll have to do this again. The Fates won't mind.
Fuck. Fuck.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light. This night.
It doesn't matter.
Together we shine. Bones for the broker.
Definitely meant to leave a cast on that guy. It might have still been on cooldown. Or out. Ah, I see, I see. Our build is so bad. Who could have predicted that our build would be so bad when I took an unusual starting boon? Anyway, BRB. Okay.
For the daughters of night. Let's keep this up.
If I had like gotten Hera that run, I would have been paid off so hard for that start though. Think about it. Consider that.
The fates won't mind.
Okay. That's worth the rolls.
Let's begin. Satisfactory.
Hmm.
Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, holy moly. Ooh. Holiest moly.
Queen Hera.
I'm beginning to enjoy these little
Worth the risk.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Her cast isn't terrible.
What say you? Such a beautiful.
I would love to overwrite the attack, but we want the cast spoon more.
And you go.
Nice.
In the name of Hades. Thank you for your service.
May I help you? All that pet. You.
Good.
Okay. Welcome back. If we get like a free chamber. Another one, I suppose I should say. We need Hera in the shop or else this is just like Omega dead. Of course.
Infinite possibility.
Let's see how our damage looks.
The moon.
Our damage is good. Not worth continuing though. Yeah, like
For the daughters of night.
it
Keep
helps
this up.
that you know, we get moments where he like reacts to major events in the mirror and it's like, okay, so you know he feels things, but you can kind of help guide him in those feelings. So it's like he's malleable. Where it's like he's not just generic self-insert character, but he doesn't have such a strong predefined character that it's like impossible to kind of mold him as you need. Fucked up my like one big toe earlier and I just like whacked it again. Why is she showing up all the goddamn time? She's obsessed with me, dude. I know it's like the story in the game of her and Linway, but it's excessive.
Always use more.
Settles it.
Sure, take an attack boon.
Enough.
Ready, Homer?
Dear Sister Athena has a great burden to bear beyond that heavy suit of armor that
And isn't that nice?
she stands alone
And sometimes it is nice.
at her pit.
And sometimes we gotta send those people to the pit.
Is that all?
Yeah, let me just get a bunch of bonus move speed for free. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
In the name of Hades.
So, custom. I won't have. Made this one just for you. Hello again.
I feel like the game is niche enough that a lot would need to happen for it to pick up in size and become unbearable.
Stay where you are.
Like, we would need multiple Markiplier level people to make a YouTube videos about the game. Epic.
Hate to even ask, but have you picked up a
Zagreus
taste of
mentioned?
by any chance while in your father's house?
I miss Zagreus.
Artemis, it's hard for me to say. My brother isn't there, but I sense his presence. Our connection. He's not gone.
I guess that's good enough for me for now. Although it's much more cryptic.
Let's do it.
Well, you're particular.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I was not.
Ah, give me the door. Okay, so here, our build is a little lacking, but our time is really good, so I think that's fine.
Infinite possibility.
And that's a pretty good pickup.
Come forward. No.
Why is it always this, dude? God damn it. I'll take a 140 even if it was really rough.
Yes.
I mean, it helps that most people who like horror enough to like watch or read or play like horror stuff, generally they also are like more chill in fandom spaces because you've kind of filtered out the purity test of people who can't stand horror for random shit. And so usually asterisks, not always,
Chaos seeks
I feel people who are in fandoms for horror stuff are a little more
chaos.
accepting or kind to others in the fandom.
Worth the
And I'll put an additional asterisk just in case somehow this voice clip goes out of control somewhere.
Water spouts activated.
That chamber could have been much faster. Ooh, hammer. Ooh, Narcissus. Sure.
Don't worry.
Okay. We can take Hestia. Nice. Ooh, Snuffed Candle might have been better. Okay, well. 5-second mini boss, pretty nice.
Positively vicious. Very well. They got through.
Nice. Maybe success rate was better for my crit chance stuff.
My tolerance for you.
I didn't check the chamber number, but I will check that here.
The underworld.
I feel like they made those easier to find. Okay, so this will take us to the shop,
Won't be staying
which is very nice.
Cease this whilst you have the opportunity.
going in.
Yeah, yeah. Like, again, there are people who will, like... Wait. That's such a good kill, oh my god.
Blasted catchy song. Another pearl.
Like, it also helps, I think, that, like, you know, this story of Look Outside
What do
is
we have in here?
fairly hopeful, or at least, like,
Out of here.
you can make it kind of hopeful in the way you interact with the characters. Oh, actually, I think I figured out how you might get the sentient roach companion. Just kind of thinking about it. Because the roaches will spawn in your bag from time to time. And if you don't throw them out, I imagine enough of them will show up.
Adequate.
Our family has... Consider this.
One to go.
Okay. If we're lucky and get a 2 reward door out of Echo's chamber,
I'll cast you out each time.
that would be so awesome. Yeah, Clean Candle's so good here. Yeah, it's hopeful. I mean, okay. I'm someone who generally tries not to say there's a right or wrong way to play games. But there's certainly a way to play Look Outside where you make Sam like an evil, doomed, miserable piece of shit.
Mommy eye.
Okay, now we need to find the other reward fast. Nice. That's huge for this. Nemesis is also so good here.
I'll handle it.
Let's see it, Nem.
And that looked like the exit up there, so we're pretty close to the exit.
We're clear.
Ooh. I think going to the shop is still better than to get that, just because we have travel deal and everything. Although 315 oof, is so good. Oh my god. Yeah, literally, like, absolutely. I understand what you were saying. And absolutely, that is like a huge part of the game where it's like,
Sure, why not?
like aside from, there's very rare circumstances when you meet people who have looked outside that you can, like, that you don't have the option to befriend them. Or at the very least, they won't always just be aggro right away. And so you have a chance to like actually communicate with the real people they are and not just like the monsters that they appear to be and whatnot. So good. Thank you, Xander. You literally got here at the perfect moment. This is like the best pace I've ever been on, so I'm about to throw so hard. And if not, it's all thanks to you. Once again, I will credit any PB to you.
The old service hall.
That would be so helpful. What else could we get? Yeah, that might be nice.
Interesting.
I wish I knew what that boon did. Lock in? Okay. You know, I was willing to throw this run away, but now for you, I'll lock in.
Should be a clear path to the house.
Absolutely agreed. There does have to be, like, you know, the loss aspect in the horror. You can't just be like, oh, everybody is savable, everybody can be your friend. Ooh, nice chamber. Also, how's it going, Zan? I know you've been streaming a lot more this like past week or so, it feels. So I've been lurking in a lot of those. So I feel like I've seen the speedruns are going decent.
Now for the last one.
Okay. Okay.
We're almost there. Hold on.
My armor. Okay. I think we just lost a bit of time, but maybe we can make it up. You've been great. Nice. It's always like, it doesn't feel weird that my like end of day is your start of day, but it always catches me off guard. Okay. We have 34 seconds to PB. Unfortunately, like, we had 2 bad chambers in a row down here. Time zone really does go, Burr. for a while, a lot of people I worked were also like similar, like I think actually in the same time zone as you, where I would be like 14 hours behind them or some shit like that. And so that really messed me up. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't have been as good a PB as it should have been, but I think I still could have shaved off like 8 seconds at the end. Like it's not 10 p.m. for me, alright. Okay, listen. I'm like done work is what I mean.
For the daughters of
I guess this is my afternoon. You're not wrong. GG. Thank you. Gives me the power I need to do another run.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan.
Wow. And I didn't have to pay money to a bot to get you to come here and say that. Actual best viewers simply here naturally.
The fates won't mind.
Oh. Alright, you were playing... How was Okami? Did you get like I watched like maybe the start of you playing Okami, and then I think I had to work or some shit. But it's a good game, so I hope you have a fun time with it. Great fun? Nice. I was watching you do like the fucking the ritual with the tangerine man, and I was like, I do remember failing to do those dots. Never. Same. I played it when I was like, I was like 19 or 20 when I first played it, because they finally like put it on the PS4. I want to say. I think that's maybe when I played it. And everybody else, like, who I went to college with was like, oh, wait till you get to, like, they were just non-stop spoiling the game for me. And I was like, I've never played this. Why are you telling me, like, what every boss is? Good chamber. I do like Poseidon now.
In the name of Hades.
Probably should have bought him first, though. It's fine. Like,
It must be very difficult for you right now.
it was fine at first because like it was obvious that I had like people would come in while I was playing and be like, oh, you're dog shit of the game. Obviously you've never played this before. I'd be like, yeah, obviously. But then once I got through like the first section, people were like, oh, clearly you've played this before. What are your thoughts on final boss? And I was like, why are you describing the final boss to me right now? I'm on the second area. And usually I don't care too much, but when like 6 people in a row come out of nowhere to do it, it gets annoying. Yeah, but you should try anyway is really important.
Hear me on my authority.
That is something that I feel other games do lose.
Thank you for your service.
I'll take 15% damage reduction. That might have kept me alive last run. Probably not. I took a lot of damage in the end for no reason. Okay, so we can't do the fast kill on these guys, but we can do fast enough. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay. Little Meat Boy 3D. I think I never. Maybe I played Little Meat Boy or Super Meat Boy. I've played one of them for like a bit, and I was not very good.
Possibility.
But those are supposed to be like really fun
Going down.
platformers. And I imagine 3D might be a bit like Hell Pie, which you are pretty good at.
At least my feet are clean.
You haven't played Meat Boy yet? That's another one I'm kind of... Like, I feel like everybody and their dad has played Super Meat Boy secretly. And then they come out of the woodworks to tell you about it at the end of the day. I am normal about 2025 RPG Maker game look outside. Yeah, I could tell. Sprint. Where's my shop? How are you alive? No shop. No. Actual worst mini boss. Where the fuck did it go? This is probably a big fat rip. Unless we like instantly teleport to the boss. Which actually that Chaos Gate might take us right there. No. It gets us one chamber away. Okay. 238. Is it a rip? It kind of feels like a rip. What could happen that we could PB off this run? No, we'd need like 2 fast morning chamber rooms, plus a mini boss,
For the Daughters of Night.
plus to get possessed array. We would need a lot of really lucky things to happen in a row, and I just don't think it'll happen. And the other one is like, yeah, it's a good movie. The songs are good. I get.
Let's see how this goes.
Honestly, so real. The most compelling games I've ever seen, and this is a pretty good movie. It helps that movies are easier to watch. Like, I really like Look Outside, but I'm like 6 hours in. And I'm not done it yet. And then there's stuff I missed, so I'd have to go back and play again. Which is like fun, but it does take way more time than movie, unfortunately.
My claim. I can use this.
Okay, let's... Ooh, that's good.
In the name of
That's nice. Para? No. Still good, it's just not as good. Okay,
This one.
2 rolls. Can't really waste these.
Ready, Homer?
Even in bad times, we can find something to love.
When my first friend who watched it was telling me and my roommate about it, she was like, it's a solid like 7.3. Like, it does exactly what it's setting out to do. It doesn't shoot for the moon. And it's like, yeah, I'm willing to put it up to an 8, but I don't think I could ever put it above an 8. Mostly because I literally considered rewatching it the other day. And then instead watched the D&D movie because I like that movie. And I haven't seen it since it came out. Versus like the Until Dawn movie, that shit is like a K-pop Demon Hunters. It's pretty good. I like it. I will say, as a warning to anybody who's like, oh, what's this Until Dawn movie? Don't watch it. Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters worth it. Until Dawn, not worth it. I think a 7.5 is very fair. Oh, I didn't pick up the... whatever. I think if anybody... yeah. Yeah, it helps that it is a fun movie and that the songs in it are pretty good. You don't need to know anything about K-pop or demon hunting to enjoy the movie. Girl, I am going.
Short work? I hate to even...
Artemis, it's hard for me to say. My brother isn't there.
I guess that's good enough for me for now.
Twice as long would be insane. I'm sorry. I would not watch a 3-hour movie.
See you.
I've watched one 3-hour movie in the past like 8 years, and that was RRR, which was worth it. I'm walking back what I just said, but RRR is really good. That one might still be on Netflix. I think a TV show definitely would have been good. I think it could have easily had like 12 episodes, maybe 10. And it would have been a great TV show for Netflix, truly. But I guess they were like, it has to be a movie, so it's a movie. Hell, literally, RRR is like the most unifying force in the world. I remember I made a post about it on Twitter, like after watching it, and like random people from all around the world liked the post, and I was like, damn, everybody loves this movie. Tried the dance they did, could not walk through it. Damn, that's rough.
Going down.
That 2D versus 3D, I feel like the 3D worked. And we got the Chaos Gate for free, that's nice. I have been, now that I've seen the new Superman movie, I've been meaning to watch the newer Batman movie, but that one's 3 hours long. So that's why I haven't ever watched it. Because on principle, that's too long for a movie, in my opinion. I was born in the era of tight 90s. I will die in the era of tight 90s. I mean, I think you are alone on that take. I don't know. I'm sure there's other people who didn't like it, but I like didn't hate it.
Accept this message. You have to do this again. Here goes. Always use more.
Want what I've got?
No,
And get out of here.
this is pretty slow. Even with that Nemesis chamber. Yo, why are you still alive?
Something changed about my chaos boon.
That's fair. It wasn't particularly noteworthy. That is a fair comment.
The old song and dance.
Like, they really didn't do anything crazy with it, you know? But it's certainly, like... messed up the quick kill. Getting out of there.
For the daughters of night. Let's keep this up.
Like, when Frozen 1 came out, and this is another, like, some old Frozen discourse. People were, like, so mad because there's a scene in Let It Go where her hair, like, clips through her arm. And it's like, okay, everybody, this isn't that serious. But, you know, there hasn't been any of those type of posts for K-pop Demon Hunters. So, at the very least, the animation wasn't randomly glitchy, I guess.
There it is.
Okay.
Let's begin. Satisfactory.
Nice. Animation just be like that sometimes. Honestly, yeah. Yeah.
In the name of Hades. And we're off.
Okay, so we're getting a good attack boon here, hopefully. Unless something goes, like, crazy. Nice.
Whatever you will pay, which
Okay, yeah, that's really good.
my claim.
Ooh. It's over. It's been over a decade. Yeah, there's in fact a Frozen 2 was made. There's a Frozen 3 in the works. That was just like, that was the specific example I went for because it was the one I had most clear in my mind of people complaining about animation. I, to this day, have still never seen Frozen. Because my mother refused to take me to go see it, but took 3 of my siblings to go see it, and I still think that's kind of fucked up. Frozen 2, hype? Was it good? Would you say Frozen 2 was worth going to see Frozen 1?
Accept this gift.
I don't know, like, Frozen 2 was mid. I think we're about to have a battle in the Twitch chat about Frozen 2.
That was quick. Are all your thoughts?
Interesting. See, personally, I was a big fan of the German version of Let It Go, Lass mich los. I thought that was hype.
For the daughters of night. Let's keep this up.
Took my little cousins to watch it. Ah. See, I don't have little cousins, but my one cousin does now have 3 going on 4 kids. And they're about that age where it's like, if I was going to watch them, I guess I would take them to a movie. However, I live like 3 hours away from her, so why would I watch them? But now, perhaps, when Frozen 3 comes out, I'll be like, hey, Morgan, I'm taking your children to see Frozen 3.
There it is.
Into the Unknown was marketed as the new Let It Go. It was not. Show Yourself was the new Let It Go. Interesting. These are things I will, of course, remember should I watch both Frozen 1 and Frozen 2. Okay, well, that's embarrassing that that guy lived. This is too slow. Getting lit while watching Frozen 3 in theaters. What could be better?
There he is.
Is Aurora a new Frozen character or like Aurora from that other movie? Aurora is a singer. Ah. This is Otto all over again. That certainly helps when they use singers that are like good.
I think not.
Wanna see
No, I'm good.
so tough?
I'll take a cast. Any good at karaoke? I'm what the kids call tone deaf, so no. However, okay, actually, that's a different question. Am I good at singing? No. Am I good at karaoke? Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm texting my roommate about ordering Chinese food. Norwegian folk pop singer. She's cool and fairly popular. 14 million monthly listeners on Spotify by See, I also like I haven't done karaoke in quite some time. So maybe that's something I should like look into doing with my friends. There's been some discussion about it actually with some of my friends, and the conclusion was we don't really know where to go.
Lord Chiron set up shop.
You have to remember. Okay, let me put it into context like this. For like 20 years of my life, the bands that I listened to were exclusive. There was no other bands that I listened to other than the ones I'm about to name. They were, in order, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, and then, like, tied for 4th and 5th would be The Used and, I think, Taking Back Sunday. And then, nowadays, it's like, I have my playlist of 500 some odd songs that I like. And then I'll hear new music and add to it. But, like, the new music I hear is so random. You're gonna find a billion listeners and I'll still never have heard of them? Damn right I won't. Oh, this run's too slow. Ha, emo. Save. Yeah. Listen, it was... We had a family MP3 rocket, which was impossible to explain in 2025, really. I have no words to describe what the hell MP3 rocket was. The iPod I had was one of my older siblings originally, and then I inherited it when they no longer wanted it / got a better one. And so it's like I wasn't clearing songs off of it. 1, 2. All of the songs we had to put on it from MP3 Rocket were the same songs. Like, there was no... Getting that illegal music was a big hassle. No, it wasn't. It was going on to YouTube to MP3, but in, like, 2006 instead of now. And so, yes, a lot of, that was it. That was, the only album I've ever bought a physical copy of was My Chemical Romance Danger Days. I think, yeah, even to this day, I haven't, just because, like, CDs are kind of useless now. Which is a bummer. Because that was how we used to do stuff. We would burn CDs for the car. Because the radio, as it still does today, sucked back in the day. And therefore, it was better to just have CDs. An MCR tribute band. Wow. My oldest sibling is going to see just MCR for real, like the week after we're coming back from this convention. And it's like, I would kind of like to see MCR, but the tickets were like $200 or some shit each, and I'll be honest, I don't want to see them that bad. So maybe I'm a fake fan. Absolutely. I literally, my sister borrowed my car the other week, and I told her how to set up the, like, connection to her phone, and she just didn't do that. And when she gave me my car back, she had been listening to the radio the whole week, and my mind was fucking blown. Like, just the radio does suck, and it used to be slightly better. No, it didn't. Like, back when fucking 21 Pilots was popular in the United States, maybe they were popular everywhere else too, I don't know. Fucking my mom loved Stressed Out. Maybe she didn't love it, but she knew that I didn't like it. And in a 2-hour car ride, we were able, like, she was able to just change the radio station every time the song ended to find a new station that was playing it. And it's like, why the hell was that possible? What's the point of having different radio stations if they're all playing the same song? This run is pretty bad. TikTok only made it worse? Absolutely. You're 100% right. I'm being, like, cursed by 21 Pilots with these songs. I like some 21 Pilots song. Listen, before Stressed Out, I would say totally fair. Totally reasonable. After Stressed Out happened, though, I'm sorry, but I have to crucify you. And I liked Car Radio and, like, most of that album, honestly. Except for, like, this girl I dated in college was obsessed with 21 Pilots, and so that's sort of... It's like a little back and forth on that, where it's like, well, they have some pretty good songs, but the song they made for Arcane, I didn't even know it was 21 Pilots until my roommate, like, we watched the freaking 21 Pilots music video for it out of Arcane, and I was like, damn, actually, I gotta give it to him. This is pretty good. Like, because that song is good. Much like how Car Radio is also quite good. However, for their sins of making Stressed Out, I have to shake my head.
Must have been my tail spoon just then.
Thank you. Not enough people understand my personal and arbitrary beef with random bands and other forces in the world. You know what? I apologize if it came off that way. I did not mean to force my hatred onto others. Oh, Ed Sheeran? To this day, I straight up don't understand. I don't understand Ed Sheeran. I don't understand why his music was popular. I don't understand where he came from. It's just like one day overnight on Tumblr, fucking everybody was obsessed with Ed Sheeran. And I just don't get it. It feels like a joke was played upon me. Oh my goodness. That was a pretty slow egg room. I think it's funny that he was in that episode of Game of Thrones because the one actor likes Ed Sheeran, and so they got him on it. But that aside, I just really don't like Ed Sheeran. Post Malone, if not for his song in Spider-Verse, similarly. Who the fuck is Benson Boone? Drop the amount of monthly Spotify listeners for Benson Boone for me. This is also a horrible run. I'm falling apart in real time. Which is a bummer, because I really like this build, actually. Like, I feel like I'm getting some pretty juiced boons. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Girl, I missed like 6 attacks, so it's even Stevens that you missed. 55 million. Sounds like dead internet theory to me.
For the daughters of night.
Sounds like,
Keep this up.
other than you, everybody else who knows about Benson Boone isn't real.
There he is.
Okay, I did reroll.
Yes.
It's just we got another Chaos Gate, which is quite lucky.
Just me.
55. That's crazy. I should have taken that top one. Eek. Ooh. These are all bad. This is the least bad, I guess.
Not a chance. I can use this.
Once I get a menu, I'll read that comment about Benson Boone. Okay. I completely understand. We just had this whole conversation about my feelings towards 21 Pilots because of Stressed Out. So if anyone on Earth was going to understand you, it's me. So don't worry. I get it. And honestly, I'll go to bat. Benson Boone, you're also my enemy now. I'm not going to listen to this song. But I'll just assume I won't like it very much.
My chaos boon just changed.
I got some real flack from my ex when I had Fallout Boy on in the car, and their fucking We Didn't Start the Fire came on, and I immediately skipped it because I do not like that song. And I was like, hey, I wouldn't have skipped it if it wasn't bad. I'm sorry. And apparently that was not okay to say. Crumble cookie. What the? Okay. Okay. Now crumble cookies in the mix. Oh my god. I thought I could hook it by getting like next to it. Made a cookie based on... Is crumble cookie like cookie run, or what is crumble cookie? I love the visual effect that just causes a giant flare when they're next to the thing, but I have them trapped. It's an actual food brand? Are you so... How serious are you being right now when you say it's an actual food brand?
daughters of night. Let's keep this up.
Like, super serious, so serious, or regular serious? Man. Admittedly, every time I get like a good rarity special, the run is dog shit, so. Luckily, this will have a menu so I can read the facts on Crumble Cookie. They make undercooked, oversized cookies that influencers buy too many of, eat one tiny piece of, pretend to like, and then probably throw the rest away. You are being 100% serious? Okay. Fucked up. Messed up. Evil and wrong. And they made a cookie based off of this song? That's the part that really is getting me, like, they can't be real. Crumble Cookie has to be a fake institution if they're doing shit like that. Aphrodite, that's lucky. They make cookies based... This isn't the first song-based cookie they've made?
Let's see how this goes.
Why? Why? Olivia Rodrigo, I don't have anything particularly against her, but Driver's License was really pushing it. Because that was a real stressed out type song in the sense of it was inescapable. You don't know? That's fair. I acknowledge that you are not a Cookie Crumble executive and therefore don't have the answers to all my questions, but it doesn't make me happy. It makes me, in fact, quite sad that I have all these questions. That did crazy damage to that thing. Holy moly. Travel deal would be nice. Die. Brutal and good for... Well, I don't even know what brutal is. That's how out of the loop I am. Everything else I've heard from her was mid. She was in High School Musical. Yeah, that's the thing that I was... When I heard that, I was like, this can't be real. You have to be fucking lying to me. But no, High School Musical, the series, is very alarmingly real. And it is a terrible name. I agree. I need to, like, enter a Zen mode if I want a PB, and I'm just not there. I'm getting too heated by these... these songs that have been popular.
My path is set.
I wish I knew why they needed to add the second musical, because it's stupid. Like, couldn't they have just... See, okay, I'll admit, I did not watch High School Musical, the series, so I can't really speak to its quality. But I feel like, inherently, the concept was stupid when I heard about it. And no one has ever said, no, High School Musical, the series is really good. So I think I was right to say that they should have just never made it. And they were forgettable at best. Literally, I watched a video that was like a cosplay version of I Don't Dance from High School Musical 2, and I was like, yeah, this song is still fire. They're right. That's how good High School Musical used to be back when I was young. This isn't even nostalgia factor. Arguably it is. However, I don't care because it was good. And if you're telling me they have $1 billion to make this show and they can't even make good songs, only kind of fruity? Are you kidding me? They changed clothes. High School Musical 2 is the best one? Abso-fucking-lutely. High School Musical 3, I didn't watch. But a friend of mine showed me one of the opening songs, which was like The Boys Are Back. And I liked that song, and I said, I don't feel the need to watch the movie. And she said, that's fair. So I feel like that's about as best as... That's as good as it might get for High School Musical 3, is that, that one song.
Here we go.
I'm not very disappointed to hear that the story of High School Musical 3 wasn't good. I do think maybe the funniest part of High School Musical was the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody doing a High School Musical episode. I'll admit it was very funny that the woman who plays Sharpay Evans is also in Zack and Cody, and everyone was like, but you couldn't be Sharpay. You don't look anything like her. I thought that was funny as hell, and I still think it's kind of funny. I'm tired of lying. This is my truth. Okay, we have a good build. We have a decent time. I'm glad it is funny to someone else on Earth.
The fates won't mind.
Grievous blows. That's so good. Oh my god. Double strike. I'll take that.
There you are. Hold nothing.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm so mad that I missed everything. Oh my god. Okay, this is keepable. See, I mean, the reason I watched Sweet Life is because it was literally like airing like exactly at the right time
Could try a different.
during the day from when, like, getting home from school.
Should be useful.
I would never say, oh, you need to watch it in 2025. But at the time, it was pretty good. The Sweet Life on Deck, not as good, unfortunately.
Hail, almighty chaos.
Those boys just aren't as funny when they're not in a hotel. It's the sad reality. Yeah, I could handle that. Chaos is gonna talk mad shit on me, though. Ooh, honestly, maybe I can't handle that damage. Fuck. Zach, Zork, and Cody from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's so awesome. I don't have words to describe how great that is.
Could sacrifice a
Next
bit.
24-hour stream, my dinner break will just be watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Just for that joke.
Don't have much gold.
Mana is actually so good here.
Think all these handouts from your
Okay, well, I'll accept this because it's fast. Ooh. They're Tristan's imaginary. So as far as I know, Zack, that is in fact canon accurate Zack and Cody. They're Tristan's imaginary friends.
Let's see how this goes.
That's pretty funny. I want the one that makes Scorch just do like a lot right away. But I guess that's not in the cards. Okay, 212 is pretty good pace.
The old song and dance.
Lady! No pull you.
Assuming we don't kill ourselves, which might happen. Yeah, like this. That's so funny. That's so funny that it worked out exactly as I thought it would.
Let's keep this up. For my family.
Okay, this might be one of the last attempts for the day.
Good.
I might even get back to my job work instead of my like for fun work. Probably no, it doesn't matter enough to roll it. And she even brought me a Chaos Gate. That's how nice Selene is.
this night.
Sure.
My light is yours.
Chaos seeks me.
That's literally free.
Changed in me.
6 minutes to, or I think maybe it's just 2 minutes. Yeah, it was 500 damage in 2 minutes. That's where I got 500 from. Okay. Ares, Hera. Yeah, that's actually awesome.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, his cast boon might suck, but it's any cast boon, so it's kind of good. Annoying that I went the wrong way, but it's fine. It's tactical.
Let's see how this goes.
Just taking rousing reception right away is too important.
Let's begin. There it is.
It's if only there.
Okay.
Coming
Okay.
right up.
Okay. Amazing chamber.
Could make a lovely gift.
The fadeaway jumper. Okay, 115 with rousing reception. Everything is so good right now.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, we would have loved if this was like rare, but we'll take it.
Dressed all in spider silk.
Now,
This is kind of a slow one just because she always channels like the full cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. I so dodged that shit. Ugh. I bet you I can beat her as the piggy. That's so frustrating. I like... Sometimes it just feels impossible to dodge that after putting the cast down, but
Let's keep this up.
it shouldn't be. Like, it's usually very possible. I could try with, the thing that makes you, when you cast, you become invulnerable and move faster. That might help. But also I could just, like, do a better job and not get hit, probably. Probably. Ooh, free hammer. Early hammer. Plus free chaos gate. Great chamber. Life is good. Life is so good. Ignore how bad this run's gonna go now that I've said anything.
Mighty chaos.
Okay. Thought that was the shop for some reason. Okay.
We'll have to do this between us goddesses.
Good attack boon. Holy moly. Pretty bad chamber overall. But we're getting him at shop. Good.
Boatman.
My job is done if I've gotten this into your brain. Because that means then I don't have to do anything with it. Someone else might.
I draw you down, O
No. I don't want this. Give me my money back.
My light is protected.
Ugh. Exactly. That's why it's so perfect. He's there to chaperone.
My claim.
Okay. Nemesis is lucky.
Get your gold. Showed up
Damn, Nem, you didn't kill a single guy? That's so embarrassing.
go on and glow.
Probably should have taken the other door. This was fast, though, so that's nice. Yeah. Any rarity cast from him is fine, because it applies for off.
Lord Charon.
Yeah.
Name of Hades. Until we meet again.
At last. Are all your
Okay, this one is actually a pretty good attack, because she can stop it mid-cycle. Like that. I'll continue a 143. What the hell is a Saja boy?
You have nothing to go.
And then he meets them and goes, whoa.
Let's do it.
Okay. It's not what we wanted, but it's fine.
Onward.
Maybe because I wasted so many rolls, it'll give me a Chaos Gate for free.
That leaves me
No.
to clean. There it is.
Okay, we need a lot of luck here.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, that's actually such a good boon to get.
You again.
Of course he goes all the way out here this time.
Used to think your Lord Uncle
Ooh, duo boon.
This must be love.
This must be love.
You wish to
Duo
see your
boon
father's
of
domain, do you?
your uncle and aunt question mark fighting.
The underworld you
Although-
never knew. But you
Not-
did not miss much.
Not that aunt and uncle.
That was, of course, a very different time.
215, I didn't check the chamber number. Well, it wasn't the last one. Okay, well. I think the rat loves K-pop. Honestly and truly. I think he's a big Huntrix fan. So true, honestly. Just two random oh, god damn it. Just like knock the controller over. The rat will certainly love K-pop. He just doesn't know it yet. I think that's right. We're making a beautiful world for the Look Outside cast. Okay. But yeah, for now, that's stream for the day. We will be back tomorrow. This will never be written, but goddamn, I will think about this a lot. I've been fucking writing the same chapter for like 3 months, and it's been so rough. Otherwise, I'd say I'll have it done tonight. But yeah, tomorrow, some more Look Outside. Possible Thursday bonus stream for Look Outside, and then Friday, maybe also Look Outside. We'll see. I do not write fanfiction, or I would. Well, fuck. These kids are going to that K-pop concert one way or the other. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have a good rest of the day. Yeah, that's everything. Bye-bye.